Barrister M. Sarwar Hussain. Of course, an internal matter in the United States, the Voting Rights Act. However, yesterday we've seen how some House Democrats have taken to quiz Pete Hegseth, Defense Secretary or Secretary of War in some regard. And of course, the Iran issue today would be the 60-day mark. Even while we do this day counting, the Strait of Hormuz still remains in the helm of the U.S. blockade. How do you analyze the issue, especially because the per barrel price has increased over the last 3 days and there has been no kind of resolution? How would you analyze the issues?
Thank you very much. Thank you, the co-panelist, Mr. Norman Floyd, and the viewers.
Good morning.
Good noon from Dhaka. As you said, the discussion regarding the Defense Secretary, he has a difficult name, Hegseth probably. So I heard some of his briefing, and his gesture, posture is very hawkish. He looked like not talking as a Defense Secretary of USA, but probably a deputy of Netanyahu. That Iran cannot have this nuclear power, Iran cannot do this, Iran cannot do this. So you have miscalculated that Iran is not Venezuela, and Iran is also not Iraq. And this clue that Iran will assemble nuclear power very soon, the same story we heard when USA invaded Iraq with the pretext that Iran can assemble weapon of mass destruction within 40 minutes. Who told it? Mr. Tony Blair. Later on, it revealed that it was a false intelligence report, but nobody has paid any consequence. Look, what is happening with this voting right, new voting bill? So they are curtailing the rights of the minorities.
People of color.
So the democracy they have practiced for last more than 200 years in USA is putting a question that you are trying to curtail the rights of the minorities. So this reflects that the dark age, the civil war in America, and the treatment to the minorities or the dark color people, whether that age is again coming or not. So regarding the Hormuz, though America has a blockade, but so far we know, I heard from a source of Iran that this blockade is not actually working. Dozens of ships of Iran is going to their destinations. So this is something like face-saving statement that America has accomplished their mission and they have put a blockade probably only in the paper. So rather it works in the opposite direction, and that is why the crude oil price has shooted to $126 per barrel. So America probably is facing lot of trouble. The Trump regime within the country itself, there is a no kings movement and this Bill of Rights, and also facing externally. And his aggression against Iran is so unjustified, so illogical, that none of their allies in the NATO or in the Northern America, neither Canada nor Western Europe, no other country could agree with Mr. Trump and Netanyahu. In fact, Mr. Trump is protecting a war criminal against whom the International War Crime Tribunals has issued a warrant order. And America will be blamed sometimes, the Trump administration will be blamed sometimes, that you have protected a heinous criminal who committed serious crime against humanity, killing the children, bombing the hospital and schools. It was so tragic that more than 200 school children were killed by American bombing in Iran. How come you bomb a research center, more than 100 years research center? So, this is not war, you are trying to destroy a civilization, you are destroying the civil installations. That is a violation of international law, and this is a crime against humanity.